Hola, espero que se encuentren muy bien. Esta mañana yo comí un huevo con espinacas. Me gustan las espinacas y también me gusta el huevo. Ahora estoy trabajando en las tareas y trabajos que tengo que hacer y luego cenaré comida india. I hope everyone is doing great. I know that it can seem like a lot of work. We have 30 days to get all the material done. If you feel very busy, I feel very busy as well. But last week, you should have already finished 2 lingual meeting sessions. I've been watching your sessions, and you are all doing a great job. But remember, the questions that are listed in the durante la sesión are very important. When your coach asks you, ¿Alguien tiene una pregunta? Does anyone have any questions? This is when you ask these questions. Remember that answers to these questions are going to be your material for your final project. So if you don't ask these questions and if you don't write down the answers to these questions, you're going to be without material for your final project. Unless you go back, you can always go back and watch the videos, watch your sessions, so that you can remember what was said during those sessions. But if no one asks the questions, then you won't get the answers, which form the content of your final project. So this week, these are going to be the questions that you will be asking your coach. ¿Cuál es la comida típica de tu país? That is, what is the typical food of your country? Also, be thinking about how you would answer this question when they inevitably return the question back to you, and prepare these answers in Spanish. Your coach is not going to judge you. Your co-mates during the video are not going to judge you. I won't judge you if you're reading off of a page or if it seems like what you're saying is prepared. What's important is that you're speaking. So even if you have something prepared to say, if you have the answers to these questions prepared for when they ask you, this is great. You're going to notice that you're prepared for the sessions and are never without anything to say. So typical American food is what? Hot dogs, hamburgers, meatloaf, things like that, right? So be prepared to answer that question. ¿Qué comió últimamente tu entrenador, entrenadora, para el desayuno y el almuerzo? So, what has your coach had recently for breakfast and lunch? Think about your answer for this question. Hoy desayuné un huevo con espinacas. Hoy para el almuerzo yo comí un sándwich. This is in the preterite because you're describing actions in the past that are completed. Next question. ¿A tu entrenadora le gusta comer en los restaurantes? ¿A qué restaurante fue recientemente que pidió? Does your coach like to eat at restaurants? What restaurants did they go to recently? What did they order? Your answer could be like, yo fui a Applebee's el martes pasado y yo pedí unos hot wings. Hot wings are an Anglicism, so you can say hot wings and they'll know exactly what you're talking about. Next. ¿A tu coach le gusta cocinar? ¿Qué le gusta preparar? Does your coach like to cook? What does your coach like to cook usually? Your answer could be like, no me gusta cocinar porque no sé cómo funciona una estufa. I don't like to cook because I don't know how to work a stove. Just as an example. ¿Come mucha carne tu coach o prefiere la verdura y fruta? Does your coach eat a lot of meat or do they prefer fruits and veggies? So this is an interesting question that will prompt you to talk about cultural customs associated with religion or regional dietary preferences. Last, ¿cuáles son las bebidas favoritas de tu coach? What are your coach's favorite drinks? And again, that'll prompt you to talk about cultural variations. So yes, please remember to ask these questions and to prepare the answers to these questions. Great, so this week you will start working on Model 3. It is due on Sunday by the end of the day. You have another interactive video and another lingual meeting session. and you should be well prepared for your session because I just covered all the questions you need to be asking, possible translations, and possible answers. Next week, you have an exam. They do contribute towards your overall grade. The exam opens on Sunday morning, and you have until Tuesday night to finish it. I will be posting a study guide by tomorrow, so look out for that. And again, if you need anything, I'm here. Send me an email through Blackboard or hop on Zoom during office hours. Okay, great. Nos vemos.